Today, we're diving into something that is totally flipping the script on retirement. Seriously, forget everything you think you know, because this new world is intense, it's competitive, and for a whole lot of seniors, it's all about esports.
Just for a second, what pops into your head? Maybe it's, quiet afternoons, some gentle hobbies, maybe playing cards with friends. Go ahead and picture that.
Okay, now get ready to throw that old picture right out the window. For a whole new generation of retirees, the new reality isn't square dancing, it's competitive esports. Mahjong is getting swapped out for the crazy strategy of League of Legends. And those quiet pastimes? Nope. They're being replaced by global competitions. Right, so let's get into this, because we are not talking about a couple of people just playing video games for fun. This is a real movement, especially in China, where people in their 60s, even their 70s, are forming actual professional esports teams. And you gotta understand, this is so much more than just a hobby. For these players, it's a completely new way to age with a real sense of purpose. It's giving them that thrill of achievement, a super vibrant community, and even a new chance at victory at a time of life when most people are expected to slow way, way down. So who are these amazing people, these pioneers? Let's actually meet some of the teams and individuals who are making this trend a reality. I mean, get this. In a senior care facility in Chengdu, a team was put together to train hard in one of the most demanding and popular strategy games on the planet, League of Legends.
And the team captain? The guy calling the shots, organizing the strategies, and pushing them to get better every day? He's 70. That's right, 70 years old. He is the leader in every sense of the word.
And believe me, he's not the exception. The average age across this whole 7-person team is 65. These are not casual gamers, folks. They have huge goals, like competing on the world stage.
And then you have absolute legends like Gun Grandma. At 58, she became a viral sensation after she took down a 17-year-old prodigy in Counter-Strike, a game that is famous for needing unbelievable, lightning-fast reflexes. And that kind of skill doesn't just happen. We're talking over 10,000 hours of gameplay. That is some serious, serious dedication. Just incredible.
And here's the thing. While China is definitely a hotspot for this, it is a global movement. You've got the Silver Snipers in Sweden, average age 67, who actually won a World Cup back in 2019. And now huge tournaments like DreamHack are creating special senior divisions just for them. It's amazing.
So all of this raises a huge question, right? How are they doing it? How are they competing and winning in a world that we all thought was dominated by young people with quick twitch reflexes?
Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking too. I mean, isn't esports all about reaction time? Well, it turns out these players have a different, and you could argue, a much more powerful advantage.
And here's where it gets really cool. While a younger player might react a tiny fraction of a second faster, senior players are using a lifetime of experience. They are masters at spotting patterns, at anticipating what their opponent will do next, and at making super calm, strategic decisions. They're playing chess while others are playing checkers. This quote just says it all perfectly. Think about it. In a super high-pressure match, when younger players might get tilted or panic, someone like Gun Grandma stays completely calm. That emotional control, which you build over decades, becomes a real weapon in the game. It lets them win when it counts.
Well, you know what happens when a trend gets this big, right? The big players start paying attention. This isn't just a grassroots thing anymore. The biggest names in gaming and tech are looking at this new demographic, and they are all in.
We're seeing a whole support system pop up around these senior gamers. Tech giants like Tencent are inviting them to big events to promote being more inclusive. Companies like NetEase are actually making training courses just for seniors. And you've got brands like Meituan sponsoring entire teams. And it's not just about sponsorships. The industry is actually changing the gear. They're making things like mice with larger buttons, super comfortable ergonomic chairs, and even simplified game controls and longer match times. They aren't just inviting seniors to the party, they're redesigning the whole party for them.
So where is all this headed? What does it all mean for the future? Because, this is about way more than just winning video games. It's starting to change how we think about aging, about community, and even elder care.
Maybe the biggest win here has nothing to do with the game itself. It's about connection. For so many seniors, esports is the perfect way to fight off loneliness.
It gives them a community, a shared goal, and a team that they can count on every single day.
And what's so cool is how they're inspiring the next generation. This comment from one of Gun Grandma's fans says it all. Younger people are looking at these players and seeing a future for their own retirement that looks fun, challenging, and exciting.
So I'll leave you with this to chew on. As our world gets more and more digital, could this be the new blueprint for a happy, fulfilling life after 60? A life full of competitive gaming, community, and always learning something new? You know what? It just might be.